Alexa, open Stories blog.
Welcome to Stories blog Alexa skill. There are a total of 37 unread stories for you today. If you want to listen to next story, you can say read next story.
Read next story.
Title of the story is My Crush. Description of the story is no matter how hard I try not to look at you, my eyes always steals a glance at you. That smile, that sparkle in eyes, make me go down my knees almost every time I look at you.
Help.
On launch you can say either open Stories blog or ask Stories blog. At any point of time if you want to listen story you can either say either read next or previous or same story. You can also ask for how many comments, likes, listens and statistics for reading story or for just completed story you can also like and comment stories. To download app on Google Play Store or Amazon Marketplace, you can search for Stories blog.
Read same story.
Title of the story is My Crush. Description of the story is no matter how hard I try not to look at you, my eyes always steals a glance at you. That smile, that sparkle in eyes, make me go down my knees almost every time I look at you.
How many likes for this story?
There are 2 likes for this story. If you want to like story you can say like this story.
Like this story?
Story liked successfully. If you want to have next story you can say so by saying read next story.
Read comments of this story.
Comment number is 1. Comment is by blog author. Comment is I have a crush to but I think you don't like me, so what can I do? Comment number is 2. Comment is by blog author. Comment is and that's exactly how it works. Feelings are so hard to ignore. If you want to write a comment for this story you can say write a comment to this story.
Write a comment to this story.
Okay, what is your comment for this story?
I like it.
So your comment is I like it?
Yes.
Comment posted successfully. For next story you can say read next story.
Read statistics of this story.
There are 21 views, 3 likes and 3 comments for the story.
Read next story.
Title of the story is TKRKP. Description of the story is A2 Kork Bunkali Anamlianik Lenia Karunk Hyablat Hunka 2 Kork Sunya Arkada Magat Eros Lelak Eli Elite.
Read next story.
Title of the story is Manganang Karan Duan. Description of the story is Manganal Muadala and Ujara Tuhan Bersama Muadala Sabak
Read next story.
Hanyasata Jam Hadi Sikan Turkura Arimbundari Surga Kandatawa Yan
Alexa,
Mengarukan Meski.
read next story.
Title of the story is Pronunciation. Description of the story is methylene dioxymethamphetamine. It's a word. How the do you say it correctly?
Read next story.
Title of the story is Lyrics. Description of the story is should I song it or add something? Hardly on unexpected. Whispers all around. You and I together. Hopeful and deceased love is in the air with us. Ooh, us together. I'm thinking of faking out with us but I'm not sure.
Read previous story.
Title of the story is Pronunciation. Description of the story is methylene dioxymethamphetamine. It's a word. How the do you say it correctly?
How many
If
views?
you want to next story you can say so by saying read next story.
How many views for this story?
There are 7 views for this story. If you want to have next story you can say so by saying read next story.
Alexa, bye.
If you want to have next story, you can say so by saying read next story.
Stop.
We will be waiting for you to come back. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thanks for listening to the demo.